Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, men, women, and children of all ages. Today, we got a great video coming out for you guys today. It's about possible multi-team game types in the new Star Wars Battlefront by EA and DICE. And before we jump right into that, I'm going to ask you guys to check out my channel. Please subscribe if you love awesome Star Wars Battlefront content. And leave this video a like rating if you really do enjoy it. It helps out a lot. So, as I alluded to in my Bounty Hunters game, multi-team is something that they should really consider doing with this new Star Wars Battlefront game, because it really is an awesome idea for new games and stuff. There's not really many games that capitalize on multi-team multiplayer games, and it's really an awesome concept. If you think about it, it was a little bit in Star Wars Battlefront and Battlefront 2 with the addition of like Wookiees and Tuskan Raiders. Like not as much Wookiees. Wookiees were like allies to Rebel or Clone forces. But if you look at like Tatooine Dune Sea on Battlefront 1, where you're facing either like Droids and Clones or Empire and Rebels, and then there's the Tuskan Raiders who are also fighting you. So in a way, it was multi-team. It just wasn't replayable teams. So this opens up so many doors for other game modes and other factions to come into the game, like bounty hunters. So you could have like a Coruscant war between the clones and the bounty hunters, or the clones and the droids and the bounty hunters, and it could be so awesome. Or we could go back to Battlefront 2 roots a little bit, and we could do like Hoth Hunted like there was, except instead of it just being Wampas versus Rebels, it could be Wampas versus Rebels versus Empire. Or we could actually play as the Tuskan Raiders on Tatooine, or so many other things there could be. So the restrictions for this, it could work on any map really. Like if you want to go with Geonosis, maybe you can play as Geonosians, and maybe the Geonosians want to turn against the droids. If you want to play on Kashyyyk, maybe the Wookiees go rogue. If you want to play on Naboo, maybe the Gungans go rogue. There's so many different ways they could work this into the game. And this also could be done with indigenous species or stuff like bounty hunters, as I've previously alluded to. This would bring in a completely different level of Star Wars immersion to be running around on Hoth fighting, if you're the rebels on Hoth, fighting off enemy stormtroopers and stuff, and then just a Wampa comes by and takes down a Tauntaun in front of you. That would be so cool to see. Or you're on Tatooine and you get sniped by a Tuskan Raider. That would be awesome. That's different level Star Wars immersion right there. And customization could go so much further. You could customize these third-party characters. You could customize your Tuskan Raider. You could customize your Wampa some. You could customize your Wookiee. That would be so cool that there's just no way they can't include this kind of stuff. And this would be a great leap forward for next generation games, because I think multi-team multiplayer games are going to be one of the big things that we're going to jump to with this next generation of console. And EA and DICE can be almost the first ones to do that. They could be the real innovators in creating this industry of multi-team multiplayer games. And I think that would really set them off on the right foot in creating a new Battlefront series. They could also implement it in Battlefield. This is something that they really need. Like, the technology isn't that hard to develop. Call of Duty's already done it. The technology isn't that hard to develop. So they could clearly make this a thing, and they need to make this a thing. And we as a community need to get them to make this a thing. And multiplayer modes could be like TDM, Conquest, Hunt mode, other stuff like that, and there can even be a separate playlist for it. And that is something that I think we are going to need to see in the next Star Wars Battlefront. So if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button. If you do enjoy Star Wars Battlefront content and commentaries about possible things in the game, I make these kind of videos every single Sunday, so please subscribe for more of those videos. And I want to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later.